or your agency, are there any headshots or any formal photos that you would prefer we use? Because I went to her website and I saw some things online, but obviously I don't want to pull anything that you don't want used. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could send you a couple just like professional headshots of her, and you can kind of choose. I could just send you a couple. Okay.
Okay, perfect. We'll do that. You can forward those as soon as we're finished up here. So,
great.
Okay, recording. So first of all, can you say and spell your first and last name for me and give me your title, please?
My name is Patty K. Gill. I'm the owner of Gill Talent Group, but I'm also a film producer.
So how far back do you go with Erica?
2015, after she moved here from New York, we met.
And just talk to me about your relationship, friendship, professional. I'm so sorry to have to be talking to you about this. I know this is a terrible time, but wanted to talk to people who know her well and love her.
Yes, I loved Erica dearly. One thing about Erica was that she was extremely generous, and not just with just generous with her resources. She really was a Chi-town girl. I'm originally actually from New Orleans, but I moved to Chicago when I was 13. But she taught me a lot about Chicago and the roots of Chicago that I didn't even know. And she was always trying to give some sort of publicity to the local stores, the local restaurants, always trying to give them a head up, you know? I mean, I can go on, and I think everyone has the same sentiment. She was just extremely generous, extremely funny. And, you know, every time someone would see her, I remember she was hosting, I think Rahm Emanuel was going for his second term, and she was hosting a luncheon, and the room filled with laughter, and everyone was like, why aren't you on TV every day? It was just amazing, you know? She was like a hidden gem of Chicago, and she did a few, you know, she has a nice resume, but her first lead role, thankfully, and I'm blessed that she played in my film where she played my grandmother. So I'm just extremely blessed and fortunate to be even a small part of her legacy. And what she leaves in the hearts of everyone is just laughter and her matter-of-factness, and just how generous she was with her resources. I mean, to brand new people, she would just meet you and say, I have the perfect situation for you. Call me, here's my email, and really just hook them up, you know?
She was a hustler, but she, to your point of being generous, she never forgot where she came from.
Ever. She was a diehard Chicagoan. And that's why she got homesick, and that's why she moved back to Chicago from New York.
When was the last time you saw her? Do you remember?
It has to be about 2 years ago. And the last time we spoke was about the BlacKorea film. She was still adamant about making sure that the world saw the film.
Wow. And then keeping in touch throughout all of this, I mean, this last year, I'm obviously so difficult for your industry too, in particular.
Right. You know, one of our agents, Cassandra Bell, is the one who actually kept in contact with her. She actually spoke to her a few days before she passed. And so Cassandra was pretty much, we were talking through Cassandra, and she would let the team know how she was doing and what was going on there. But it was just so bizarre, the whole, you know, in Jamaica, because a lot of people didn't know she was in Jamaica. And I think that's what lends the surprise to her passing, because, you know, she had left the States for some months. But from everything that I've heard, she was extremely happy. She had just gotten married, and I'm happy that she had peace and happiness before she left.
Breaks my heart. Is there anything else you want to say, Patty?
I just want to say that I respect Erica Faye Watson, and the legacy that she left, all the people that she touched. There's so many people that she was so generous with, that she wanted to see succeed, sometimes at the sacrifice of her own success. And I give my condolences again to her family, her brother Eric Watson, both of her parents, and the neighborhood, just Chicago. It's going to be felt. It's going to be felt.
She went to Kenwood Academy. Do you know, did she grow up in the Hyde Park area? Do you know what neighborhood?
I believe she grew up in East Chicago. I know it was east of State Street, right off of like 80 something or whatever. I'm not gonna say her exact address, but she did go to Columbia. I mean, like everything was Chicago. Everything was Chicago about her. And even when she went to LA, went to New York, it brought her back to Chicago because she was homesick.
Says so much. Thank you so much for your time. You really lent a great perspective. And if there's anything else you want to say, you're more than welcome. But I think you did a great job.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Patty. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.